Yeah. So you might have come across this news, right? The latest news on IT graduates being offered a very low salary, right? So this was almost the same salary which I got uh, when I was a fresher, uh, which is 10 years back. Right? So why it is happening? You can't blame the industry for this, right? So if you, frankly speaking, there are some skills which are required in order to start your career in industry. So these companies may feel that graduates coming out of all these colleges are not industry ready. Okay. So this is my opinion. Okay. Now they feel that giving them a high salary, it's maybe a redundant as of now. So let's train them with the stipend salary, and then once they are good to go, maybe they'll take 1 or 2 years. After that, you should get a decent income. Okay, so that is how it works. So in that 2 years, they will see like who can prosper in industry and who cannot, right? So that is how this structure is formed. That is why we see a low salary for fresh IT graduates. Okay. Now, why do we see that? Right? Why do we observe the same in all the countries like US, UK, German? I don't think so. Right? So they are already when they do their graduation program. I think they have a better industry collaboration. Right? So you get the feedback from the industry experts, and based on that, the curriculum is set or the way the teaching is carried out is modified based on the feedback they get from the industry people. I think that is somewhat not happening in our education system. Okay, I feel that is a problem, and maybe there are few institutions which do that's good, but we need to see a lot of institutions doing this. They should get that regular feedback from the industry experts to improve their curriculum. That is critical. And once the students get exposure from these industry experts early on their career as a graduate, right, that is going to give them a lot of exposure to IT or any industry. So before they even start working, they should have that awareness in the form of working as an intern, right? Maybe in second year or third year, and have this a live session, or maybe in the weekend they can visit. So this kind of exposure is very important. And once the students get this kind of exposure, they are ready for the industry. And that point in time, we should see a better salary offered for freshers. So if you are a college graduate and try to be industry ready, okay. So when I say industry ready, what is industry ready? So there are few aspects in it, right? So first, whatever you learn in college is very important, right? You should be strong with your fundamentals. That is very important. But in order to get a better company to work for, you should also be in sync with what's happening in the industry. So basically, these are the two critical things, right? So when you get that exposure from the industry experts, try to learn how things work, right? And try it on your own self, right? So try doing some projects. There are awesome websites like Kaggle, right? So you can take those projects, get hands on. So this is with a specific to a people. Okay. Now that is how sh- you show the interest that you are willing to work for the uh, technology, right? So that passion is what people in the industry are looking for. Okay, so just because you got a better score in under graduation, it doesn't promise that you'll be a best employee in the industry. So in order to become the best employee, you have to have that passion to work for the technology, and you have to be in sync with what's happening in that technology, and not to forget about the fundamentals. Okay, so this today's a topic may not be relevant so technically, right? So usually we discuss technical stuff, but today I thought of reflecting on why I started this channel. So one reason, right, is to make people comfortable with the fundamentals. Maybe you might feel those are jargons, those are difficult to understand, but I felt maybe with my style of teaching, it should be somewhat easy for people to understand. And then to be in sync with what's happening in industry, you can Uh, there are channels I will comment in the comment section. I'll share in the comment section. So take a look at it. You should see people discussing about uh, what's happening in industry, right? So maybe like a podcast you can listen while driving, uh, right? So that should help you be in sync with what's happening around in the industry. So if you like this content, feel free to share it with people who might benefit from this. And if you have any constructive feedback, share it in the comments. Thank you.